Hi everyone, apologies for the long time no see, and also if the lighting looks a little bit weird. It's really dull and grey and rainy outside, so I've got all the lights cranked up, but you probably can't see very well anyway. But I thought I would just try and squeeze in a monthly favourites. I'm really sorry I haven't been around lately. I have been so busy recently. I've got so much going on, and I am going to kind of talk about it a bit further, but basically we're trying to set up our own business. We're in the process of moving, and it's all just really like all systems go at the moment, and I'm really stressed. So I'm trying to still find the time. I'm not sort of saying like, you know, that this isn't a priority, because it definitely still is, but I'm trying to yeah, I'm trying to just fit everything all in. So sorry if kind of things are a little bit irregular for a while, but I'm working on it. But without further ado, I've got a bunch of products here that I think are pretty much all quite new and things I haven't talked to you about before, so that's really exciting. And I've got a kind of good selection of different things, I think, but the first ones I'm going to start with are makeup related. And the first thing that needs an honourable mention, that I actually got this for Christmas and I used it throughout January and I have loved it, is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. Now I will confess that when this came out I kind of had limited interest in it. I thought it looked really pretty and everything, but I was sort of a little bit over the naked palettes, if I'm being honest. I wanted to love eyeshadows, but my eyes are kind of not the best shape for eyeshadow, and I just sort of struggled with it a little bit. And I can't actually remember where I was, but I saw a girl who had really beautiful eyeshadow, and she had similar colouring to me, and her eyes were quite hooded as well. And I asked her what eyeshadow she had on, and she said that it was this palette. She then said she didn't recommend it, but I was kind of already sold on how it looked, so I did ask for it for Christmas, and my boyfriend bought me it for Christmas, and I really do like it. The shades in here are very warm, so I'm sure you all know what it looks like, but that is kind of the colour palette you get, very warm tones. I find on my colouring that my colouring is kind of somewhere in between, where my eye colouring suits warm shades, but my skin tone kind of battles with it a little bit and makes it a bit hard. But I have been wearing this nonetheless, and today I've got on a mix of a bunch of different colours from it, and I really like it. I think it's a really beautiful palette. I think the quality's nice. I do definitely think that kind of Urban Decay palettes are really nice value for money, but I do also really like MAC eyeshadows, so they're not my favourite, and a lot of people really love them. They're not my fave, but I do like them. But I have been wearing this palette a lot this month, the beginning of the month especially, and then kind of within the last few days. So that's that for makeup. I've just noticed every makeup item I've got in here is by Urban Decay, and the funny thing is Urban Decay do send me press packages. None of the things I'm about to show you were press packages, they were actually things I bought, so that's really funny. The second thing is a concealer, and I have only had this for a week or so, but I don't care, I'm still going to mention it because it's that good and I'm that wowed by it. And it is the, if I could get it out that would be great. It is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is the medium light warm shade. It's the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. This is the concealer I've got on under my eyes today. I've also got a massive spot here which I've covered with this, and it covered it really well, and I love this concealer. I'm so wowed by this concealer. It has really full coverage, but it still looks quite fresh. It doesn't sink into any of the little fine lines under my eye area, which most concealers do on me, and it's just such a lovely texture, and it gives you a really lovely kind of natural finish, but also covers everything that needs covering. Like, I think my under eye area looks really nice now. The shade is really good, it's not too light. I struggle with that. This is just so good, and I bought it in the Feel Unique sale. I think it was like £16, £15, full price it's about £19, but it's good. It is good, and I am going to do a video soon about products that are worth a splurge, so keep your eyes out for that, because I think that'll probably be in it. And then the last makeup item, well, kind of makeup item, is the Urban Decay G-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. I try lots of different setting sprays. I love the idea of a setting spray. I hate how powdery kind of my makeup can look sometimes, because my skin's very oily. I need that little bit of a powder boost, and setting sprays are meant to kind of help with the longevity of your makeup, and some are meant to kind of keep oil at bay. I've tried loads and loads of different ones from loads and loads of different companies. This is the nicest one I've tried, because it takes away the oiliness, but it does help to kind of give your skin a little bit of oil control at the same time. It doesn't make you look really, really shiny straight away, really dewy, which a lot of setting sprays do, which then kind of defeats the purpose of why you'd be using it, which is annoying. And I really, really like it. The only thing I will say is I think it has a bit of a funny smell. It smells, this is really specific, but it smells like the Quick Fix Calming Clay Mask. It's like a weird sort of almost milky smell. It's not a smell I particularly like, but I'm willing to overlook that. It's okay. So that's everything makeup related. Then I have got one hair care favourite, and this is not a kind of revolutionary or new product by any stretch of the imagination, but this is the Aussie 3-minute treatment, the 3-minute miracle basically. First thing I want to say about this is the smell is so nice. I love how this smells. It smells like peach, which will tie in with another thing I'm going to show you in a minute, but smells gorgeous. You leave it on your hair for just a couple of minutes and it just gives you really nice, full, glossy looking hair. I washed my hair 2 days ago and I do feel like it really does give my hair a nice kind of shiny, full feel, and definitely is the type of thing that if you heat style your hair, it's really good. It's not going to kind of, you know, like reverse any signs of heat or anything. I keep fiddling with my hair because I've only just done it. It's not going to reverse any signs of heat or any signs of, like, you know, heat damage or anything, but it will just give your hair a nice boost, and it gets rid of any dullness that you might have in your hair as well, which I think is really helpful. Then another heat related product, this hand wash. This is a mutual favourite because my boyfriend keeps telling me how much he loves it, and it's the Bath & Body Works Peach Bellini hand wash. Very sadly, this is the last hand wash I've got left from those 5 Bath & Body Works ones that I ordered, and it smells beautiful. And it's the type of thing where it's a sweet peach scent, but it's kind of quite creamy at the same time, and every time you wash your hands you can smell it, and I always forget that it's this, and if, like, my boyfriend will wash his hands, suddenly there'll be this really lovely smell in the room and I'm not sure what it is, and I'll be like, what's that smell? What is that? Have you put perfume on? Is that my body lotion? What is it? And it's always this. It smells so, so good, and I'm really sad that we'll be out of it at some point because it's so, so nice. I love it. So really recommend that if you can get hold of it. If you live in America, I'm jealous of you. Well, I'm not jealous of certain things. We won't name any names, but I am jealous of the fact that you can buy that. So, yep. Then we have this, and this is, I don't know how I've missed this because I have tried most products from the Body Shop. I really like the Body Shop. I buy stuff in their sale and they send me things as well, and I just think that it's a great company. I like the ethos of the brand as well. But this is the Body Shop Almond shower gel. I've never tried this before. I love their shower gels, and this smells really, really expensive. You feel like you're using something by L'Occitane or like any of the kind of like Laura Mercier type of thing. It's got that sort of smell. It smells really luxurious, foams nicely, really inexpensive. I think it was like £3 or £4. Really, really recommend it. It's lovely, and it smells kind of it's not that really sugary almond smell either. It's like a nice kind of relaxing, expensive smell in my opinion. Then last 2 things are both skincare. This is something I think I have mentioned in favourites before, but I wanted to revisit it, and it's the Ordinary AHA/BHA peeling solution. I didn't like this when I first used it, but that's because I find if you leave it on for the recommended time of 10 minutes, it's very drying and I get little dry patches. So I only leave it on for like 2 to 3 minutes and it works a treat. Really resurfaces your skin. You're left with kind of really nice, glowy, plump, new looking skin underneath. Affordable. I think it's like £5.80 or something. I bought a couple of them and I am using it every week. When I kind of do a little Sunday facial, I'll always use this. It's really good. If you want me to do a video about my Sunday facials, let me know as well, because I do it every week. So yeah, love that. And then last but not least is this, and this is the Your Good Skin Calming Cream Cleanser. I want to try some more from this brand. I was reading an article the other day, and it's a really interesting brand in that, as far as I can tell, it's stocked at Boots, and it's a Boots own brand, but it's a crowd-funded brand, which I thought, like, from a business perspective was quite interesting. And it just does what it says. It was like £5. It's creamy, but it's not too creamy if you've got quite oily skin. Not abrasive in any way, shape or form, and just nice for this time of year when all you want it to do is to clean your face. Nothing more fancy than that. They do say that it helps with blemishes and that kind of thing, but I don't think, like, that's not something that I would necessarily pick when it comes to a cleanser, but it does have salicylic acid and all sorts of green tea and licorice and all of that kind of thing in it, but it just works really well, and I really, really like it. So yeah, that is everything. Those are my favourites this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favourites have been this month, because I think I've developed a bit of a thing for higher end products this month. That's what I've been using a lot recently. Like for example, so my eyeshadow today is that Urban Decay palette. My blush is the Clarins, I can't think what it's called. It's like what the shimmery blush that they launched in the autumn. I'll have to write it down below for you because I can't remember. My highlight is the Merry Luminizer, which I am also really liking. On my lips I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury's Super Cindy, is it that one? And I really like it. It's kind of been my thing lately. If you were wondering as well, my nails, it's kind of like a milky white colour. I'm just wearing the Essie, it's like a nail CC cream, just because I kind of had some weird nail polish that made my nails a bit dry on earlier in the week, and I thought they could do with a little bit of TLC. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and hope you're having a great Sunday so far, and that you get to chill out and watch telly and eat your roast dinner and go for a walk and that kind of Sunday.